Hello and welcome to the show. We are here on GTA 5 today with quite a different challenge. Yes, we have done many Survive the Hunts, but today I am going to be the hunter. I have quite the machine for doing it. There are 14 people that are running somewhere within the city. And I'm going to have to try and hunt down as many as I can within 24 hours of GTA 5 time. They are going to be trying to blend in with the civilian traffic. They're going to be trying to blend in with their vehicles while I am giving hunt. Of course, to balance this out and make this possible for me, I am quite heavily armed, as you can see from my Tampa. I have a minigun on the roof. I can fire the minigun from the roof. And the people we are hunting cannot fight back, essentially. They can potentially try and run away, but it's going to be tough because, well, I'm going to have a minigun shooting at them. We've given them a head start. I set them off just before we started recording. The 2 minutes is up, so they've got to survive until 4:39. That is their 24 hours. I'm thinking it's going to be difficult for me to kill all of them at the end of the day. Trying to blend in with that, or trying to find that many people in a city is going to be difficult. So we're going to be looking for any... I actually don't know if my horrendously red lights are helpful here. We're looking for people doing something weird. Police cars will actually be quite a big giveaway if, for whatever reason, they get a wanted level. Because, of course, they're not... I actually turn my TV up really loud, so I can... I say really loud. Turn my TV up decent volume, so I can potentially hear any weird shenanigans. Now, they've set off in personal vehicles. They will be swapping to normal, I say normal cars, normal road cars, because otherwise this will, you know, it won't work. They could be in personal vehicles. I've got a heavily armoured car. I do hear some sirens. I mean, that's a promising start. Where are the sirens? That's the question. We could try and follow some sirens. Now, we're kind of looking for vehicles doing something funky. Brake lights that are not on a vehicle at a stop junction, cars running red lights, and general weirdness, cars out of position, cars not in lanes. Now, because of the sheer number of people that I have got to deal with, I cannot take this slow. I cannot take this easy particularly. That looks a bit suspicious to me. That did look a little bit suspicious to me from that car. I don't actually know if it is a person or not. Now, we can just light it up. I will say the AI will react in a fairly normal way if they are trying to flee. Oh, I actually expect the AI, if they are AIs, they're going... I've never seen the AIs path their way down here before. That's really weird. That's very peculiar. I mean, that might be the luckiest player in the world, or it might just be a freaked out AI doing a strange thing. That's really odd, because that certainly wasn't... Ooh. That's a very, very peculiar occurrence immediately going on. Well, I might have got distracted by AIs doing funky things. This is the other difficulty I do have, is that... I mean, I have no way of knowing what's an AI car and what isn't as such. There is no names over vehicles and so on. I've got, whoa, for me. Now, firing the gun will give us some indication, but I can't just go around shooting a gun everywhere. If I do, well, I'm going to get a lot of angry policemen after us. That's just a freaked out AI, I think. Weirdly freaked out AI. They were like huddled over the wheel, so I'm fairly sure this is surprisingly difficult. I knew it was always going to be a tough challenge. Everything over here is abiding by the rules fairly normally, which you're going to have to kind of wander around and hope a little bit. If I break my car, then I am allowed to call in another one. If I explode a car in front of me, and it blows up my vehicle, I guess that counts as me having lost. And I don't know if anyone's going to be mad enough to go in a truck, because I can't really check a truck, but the difficulty you have if you are in a truck is, like, how do you A, get away, and how do you... I can just cause chaos by parking in a intersection. No, that's just normal vehicles. Yeah, like how do you get away in the event that I do notice you with a truck? And trucks will not always be in... Trucks will be in certain areas, and if you are wandering further around, I think that's just a... I think AIs are just generally freaked out by the presence of the Tampa. There certainly shouldn't be a player in that, because they're not supposed to be in supercars. It's freaked out. I'm kind of curious to see where it's going to go. The way it's driving, because it's on the right side of the road, that's not how a player would ever get away, and you wouldn't be going slowly here. That's a really weirdly freaked out AI car. Apparently I can just freak out AI vehicles for no... Yeah, you see... Oh, well, that's... Yeah. It's just an oddly freaked out AI car that's going for a wander. Now, we have got someone recording the map, and they will be able to tell in these weird events if... For example, if that's a player getting away, it's the best getaway I've ever seen. Because it's so AI-like that I didn't notice in the slightest what's gone on. Okay, ideas for checking is if a car beeps the horn at you, they're probably... that's probably an AI as well. Yeah, the AI like to beep their horn. So we're going to be brushing a few cars just to check on stuff. Everything here looks fairly normal. Around, yeah, everything's fairly normal around the place here. If that was a play, you'd never have gone down down towards me because you would have seen the damn Tampa. The other thing we can kind of use to a little bit to our advantage, players may render a little further away, so we're going to have to try... Look, we've got to use every little sneaky advantage I might be able to get here. That, I think, is just an AI with a little bit of speed on, and again, they shouldn't be in those, so that's okay to... Now, if you are not a player, what the hell is the AI been doing? It's actually really difficult to get to your car. It's too low to actually shoot at. That's... What the hell are the AI doing? Why are you in there? What the... Well, this makes life 10 times more difficult. The AI are doing freaky weird things for no... Did they try and turn up here and get lost? I just presumed that that was a... I mean, I don't even know why you'd... Oh, that's a player. Why is there a health bar turning up over that? I've never seen that before. That is a player, so we are going to begin the chase. That is very peculiar. I guess maybe because I'm in a car with a gun on the top, that gives a health bar if you happen to... Because I guess I've got a gun looking over there. Well, that does give me a slight advantage here. And I mean, we have got huge weapon advantage, but the weapon doesn't aim down. Oh, Chris is no more. Chris is no more. Chris is very unlucky that I was prattling around with a distractoed AI person. Chris has been eliminated, and now we must call Lester. Excuse me, Lester. Don't mind me. I have murdered our first vehicle. Oh, remove wanted level. Don't mind me. Go away. Now, we can only do that every 5 minutes, but the chances of us finding enough people in 5 minutes is going to be pretty slim. So, okay, I'm guessing perhaps the ballista wasn't a person. I don't know. Obviously, the health bar does show up slightly funky if we've got our own armoured car for it, but there we go. Now, you will notice the red... I have vague aiming of this. Oh, that's Chris. That'll be Chris getting a car going out of the game area. I have got aiming of this, and it does kind of lock onto stuff slightly. However, that is as far as I have aiming goes with it. It kind of only loosely aims, which makes it very difficult to work with. We've got to try and spot anything out of... try and spot anything out of the ordinary. Cars changing lanes, cars doing anything funky. Over here, doesn't look like many shenanigans are going on. That ballista was in the wrong lane. That ballista, I think, was very keen to get away from us. No, I don't think it is. I think it was just an AI not doing anything like it should do. I mean, that was very brutal. That ballista was in the wrong lane. It took a turning it shouldn't have taken. It took a turning it really, really shouldn't have taken. which is weird. However, the AI... So far, we've had AIs put themselves on a road for... put themselves in a random, weird holding area. We've had ballistas doing mad turns. Well, you've just... What are you doing, AI car? Okay, this thing freaks out so many... I did not foresee that this would freak out as many AI cars as this freaks out. It does freak out a lot of AI cars when going around. Like, again, is that a person? Is that an AI that's just going for a run? I think that's just an AI that's a little bit scared. I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty daunting car. The other thing we'll look out for is AI cars trying to pull out around other vehicles. AI vehicles that are alongside somebody at satellites, fairly big giveaway. We've still got a wanted level, but the police aren't actually interfering with me, so I'm not that fussed at the moment, because I can only do it every so often. So yeah, sort of a big line of cars, if we see an AI vehicle sticking out, that's something to watch out for. I got away from the wanted level. All the AI cars at this junction are behaving themselves as expected. Mildly scared of the weaponised... I mean, to be fair, wow, that's a very pink pre. I mean, that's a custom vehicle, of course, but it's a very pink pre. You would have fun trying to blend in with that. Let's go have a look down this way. I don't know whether we'll find anything. It's probably unlikely to find... I mean, like, this part of the map is... It's kind of a less used area. Oh. Hey. I mean, admittedly I was in the wrong there, but you saw this? Would you drive into this? I get the feeling probably not. I get the feeling you'd probably not want to have an argument if you saw this coming towards you. It's not actually all that densely trafficked at the moment. Where is that going? That would be a player as a fire truck. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to lie, not the best cover. Not the best cover. I like the idea and all, but you see, I was tempted. I was half tempted to follow that, thinking it might just be an AI fire truck. But when it starts firing water at me, then you know it's going to have a bad time. You know, Impega, you might have got away. You might have got away had you not fired the water cannon. I might have thought it was an AI truck. As it was, you fired the water cannon at me, which very, very immediately meant a shot at you. Let us remove the wanted level, please. Thank you very much, Lester.
Leave it with me.
You're in a funny place. You are in a funny place. However, pretty sure you're just a normal AI car. I guess maybe they leave the houses down there at some point. I guess they wander around from the houses at various points. I have a feeling they don't go in the city, do they? I have a sneaky suspicion that that should not be in the city, should it? I don't think they do. Oh! The truck survived! What? How does that work? I'm disappointed the truck is on fire. Yeah, there we go. That is the truck gone. Oh, crap. Oh, I mean, nice try. Nice try. Good try, horse. You nearly got me. You so nearly snuck your way out of that one. You so nearly snuck your way out of that one. You couldn't get over the fence in time, and then you were a sitting duck in front of a Tampa with a minigun. And that is a difficult... And that is the... Oh, there's Hordes over there. It's just respawned, of course. They are out of the game. And that is the difficulty when you pick a truck. Yes, I am less likely to look at a truck. Hunters are less likely to look at a truck. However, I've never ever seen a truck with a... That thing is bloody following me. Whose is it? Have they got a custom plate on it? I feel like I want to blow it up just because it's there. I don't know why it's following us. There's no one sat in it. But there we go. That's just an AI car doing a weird thing. Is that another one in a fire truck? Oh no, that is actually firemen that time around. There are firemen on the back. And I don't think you can get in a fire truck and have firemen on the back and be okay with it. So, that's that. That's a hovering... that's definitely not a player, because players don't hover. Well, we've got 3. Actually, could be worse. I think there was one in a flying car going back to their... I think it was in Pega in a flying car going back to the holding area for those that are now no longer in the game. We should probably go search a different area a little bit. I don't know how much they're going to wander, whether they're going to try and roughly stay in their own, in sort of their own quadrants. They're not allowed to just all group together, because it'd be a boring video, basically. What have we got? Okay, this is getting silly now. Why is that appearing everywhere I go? Why is that? That's a different one! How many have they hidden? I feel like I want to shoot it, but I feel like I don't want to get another wanted level and have to deal with it. Why are there pink prees everywhere, goddammit? There's not enough traffic. There's really not enough traffic around here to... There's bloody no traffic going on at all. Where's all the cars gone? Go away, Merryweather, you're not important. Again, I mean... You can. There is a way to put the brakes on while not moving. It's so fiddly and it's quite the pain. Why have I got a wanted level there? That's, I mean, of the weird wanted levels, that's the weirdest. I didn't do anything. I mean, I've done bad things, but I haven't done anything there. What the? This has been a session of wandering around GTA confused. This has been a wandering around GTA confused, not really understanding what's going on, and yeah, we've just got random wanted levels of our own here. Again, they're not really. The police aren't really bothering me. That lot there looks too normal. That's no, I think that's just a weird lod going on in the distance. Wow, the police. Thank you. Glad about that. This is actually technically a one-way street. If I saw anyone driving this way other than me, I'd be suspicious and shoot at them, but there is not. I feel like they've gone for a lot of... There's a lot of trucks. Although this place does make a little more sense for there to be trucks. This place does make a little bit more sense to see trucks. So they do kind of wander around this bit. How are we? Why have I got another wanted level? I feel like just owning this car is apparently angering the fuzz. That doesn't help. I guess something about the... I mean, I guess it's got a minigun on the roof, which, let's face it, fair enough, would annoy them. I say would annoy them, you know, it's not a regular occurrence you see a minigun on the roof, but I didn't think this was the thing that we're going to have to deal with, because I wasn't shooting stuff like a muppet. That's AI cars doing AI car things. You're still just doing normal AI car things. We're back over this part. I'm trying to go to larger, more crowded areas, because that's where you're more likely to see something stand out. That's where you're more likely to see something peculiar happen. Apparently, when we're the ones doing the peculiar thing going up there. Oh. So much weirdness. So much weirdness going on. Excuse me, officer. I have not done anything bad. Well, other than the 3 murders. The 3 murders were quite bad. Other than that, I've not done much. Again, the nighttime might be easy to find people with the brake lights doing funny things. That... it's an orange car. It's a very orange car, but... it's not a person. If I see an orange car, if I see a car that's standing out in a weird way, I'm likely to try and check it, because I feel like that's... well, I mean, it's worth a check at the end of the day. It costs me a few seconds, but it's worth having a look. Nothing's doing anything funky there. Tool. Nothing's really doing anything funky over here. Now, they could be down over that way. Honestly, I don't think it's worth my time searching down over that way. What the hell am I getting shot from? Where am I getting shot from? That's just a gang member. Lester, a gang member in a pre shot at me, and now the police are angry. I shot back. Could you please deal with this? Oh, I've got 44 seconds. Lester. I don't know. Bloody gang.
Give me a shot when you've made your mind up.
Oh, bloody gang's getting involved now. Okay, so we can't go over this part of the map because the gang shoot at us. That's amazing. That is just incredible stuff. That's a very weird bit of cornering right there. That is a very weird bit of cornering, my friend.
What's going on?
Can we remove that 10 seconds? Are you a person, or are you just a weird freaked out AI? Yeah, you're a weird freaked out AI that was doing a U-turn in the middle of the street to get away from the car with a minigun.
Okay, leave it with me.
This has been the weirdest experience in GTA 5. This has just basically been, whoa, hello, I'm very sorry. Unintentional near murder. Only slightly, but still, unintentional near murder. We've only got 3 of the buggers. We have only got 3 of the buggers so far. Anything weird going on here? It's just a long, I like a long line of cars. It makes it easy to see if anyone's doing something peculiar. But it doesn't look like anyone is here. So we can't really go into gang territory because someone's going to shoot at us. We can't really go near a police station. Someone's going to shoot at us. Nothing of interest down here at the moment. I guess we'll run back up into the busier, try and find the busier parts of the city. So that's got... Some of these cars are actually really, really difficult to see. Really difficult to see the brake lights on. That's why I don't bother. Basically, yes, I can technically, there is a way to make it happen, but I do not bother because it's such an effort and you're more likely to screw it up for, as you can see here, very little benefit for some cars. Very little benefit because just to cover the ground, you're not going to notice it. You're not going to notice it. So far we haven't. We've noticed car out of sequence, car crashed into us at a fire truck. So, you know, that's what has given vehicles away so far. I'm kind of hoping we'll find... Well, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? that was not very well planned out, was it? That was not paying enough attention. What the hell is that? Who is that shooting at us now? What the hell? Who is that? What is that? Is that a person? There's a security guard in there. I don't know what on earth, who on earth was shooting at us from that. It was not a person. They're dead, whoever it was. Yeah, bad time to try and steal a bike. Once you're in that animation, once you are locked to doing the I'm going to pilfer a bike, or I'm going to pilfer a car animation, you are in trouble if somebody happens to notice. It just so happened that me, in my heavily weaponized Tampa, came around the corner and watched Bumpy try and steal a bike. Not great. Not great for Bumpy. Lester, I might have murdered somebody. Slightly different to a random gang member shooting at me this time, but if you could... Well, I say murder somebody. This is my important duty at the moment. I've got 35 seconds to go. Oh, goddamn camera. Oh, hello, officer. I am not doing anything weird. I'm not in a heavily armoured car. I am perfectly normal. That pre's around again. They are multiplying. They are definitely multiplying, the pre's. I can't believe we've found them. But other exciting stuff. We got 4, which is something actually. I feared we might struggle to find any. Full stop. Oh, that is actually a police car at the front of that queue. Whoopsie. I wanted to have a look at some car. I wanted to look at some traffic to see if there was cars doing weirdness, but nope. There was not any chance. Remove wanted level. How are we doing for time?
Leave it to me.
If we could get 5, I wouldn't be too disappointed with having managed to get 5. Could we find one more before the tide runs up? That'd be not bad, actually. If I could get 5, that would be a third of the runners that we would have found. Which, considering the size of the city and the fact that I am but one car, not be too bad going. Oh, there. What was that? That just whizzed around a corner. There is something moving very quickly in the distance. Now, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go and give it a chase. Now, it could... Oh, that's a person. That is a person to go and be hunting down. Yeah, I saw it whizzing around. I saw it whizzing in the distance. That is... I'm hoping it's going to be a person. I'll be disappointed if we give this chase and that's an AI car. Ow! Ow! Where did it go? Where did it go? They went through the bush. It can't have many tyres left. They've just shot back the other way through the bush. Where did it go? Oh, piss. Where did it go? Oh, no. I had them and they got away. I think. They just looped around and I lost track of it. Bugger. That's something suspicious? Don't know if that's a person or not, if that's just a freaked out AI. So the way it's going, I've got to presume it is a person. We're going to chase it and hopefully kill it, whatever it might be. If it is a person, great. If it's an AI, then I'm going on a wild goose chase again. Yeah, that's. I don't think that's an AI car. Not the way it's driving. I don't think that's an AI car here. Wow. Okay, so the Tampa isn't amazingly fast, and I'm not getting as many tyres as I thought I was going to get. I think I've got a brake light out on it, which is something. It's tough. Even when you spot a car, it is not easy to do much about it. The Rapid GT is actually pretty quick. I was hoping I could get tyres on the bottom of these in time, because once the tyre's gone, that's very difficult to deal with. I don't know if it's the same person that I shot in the Rapid, if they'd swapped cars, trying to leave the area, potentially. There's a police car in the way. Come on, come on, there we go. Blakey has been exploded. That is another person that was probably not where they wanted to be at the time this kicked off. I think I've got something wrong with my car, but I think they might have lost a tyre on the on that. I think they were planning on... I think I've lost a tyre on my car. I think they were planning on me thinking they were a AI vehicle. No, Tampa, don't fall over now. Not now, not now, not now. Can't be dealing with that. Come on. Gun, aim up a bit. Oh, I'm not close enough. There we go. That's going to get some tyres involved. That's going to be some tyres going. That's going to be... Oh, it's a big movie crash. It's a big movie crash. We will riddle the underside of the car with some bullets. How is that car? I'm on the reverse, and the car didn't want to reverse. Tell you what, the Tampa is not as formidable as it looks. Not in standard, guys. Ewan is gone. Ewan is no more. There is a lot of police around now, and my car is actually pretty beat up. Yeah, I lost a front tyre in that. I think a policeman must have shot it out. I thought I put bulletproof tyres on the car. I don't think I have. I don't think I have somehow. Drive the furthest distance in a land vehicle without crashing. Well, I mean... everything... Oh, I got a chopper on me. Lester, there's been some more murdering. Good sir, I do require some assistance here. I love that I can call Lester, and for a mere $200, he can make the police forget that I might have murdered some people. I've got 4 more hours to find anyone else.
What service are you looking for?
Well, $600. For $600, you can forget that I accidentally murdered. I mean, I didn't accident. There's no accidental about it. We minigun some people with an armoured car. So that's a thing. Well, we got 2 in quick succession. I guess just 2 happen to be in a roughly similar vicinity. And that is the danger of travelling around at speed, because you never know when someone is going to be even a few streets away. As I said, I don't know whether Blakey was the first one I gave chase. I don't know where that car went. It just got a couple of corners and was gone, and well, I'm a single... When you've got a team of hunters, when you've got a team following, they can go in multiple directions. When I'm on my own, I have to take a direction, I have to guess, and if I guess right, great. If I guess wrong, not so good. And with the tyre now gone down on my car, it will make me chasing anything more difficult. There was some weirdness going on. That's, I guess... that might be a bus of people who are out. Fair enough. Fair enough. There was some weirdness going on over here, but it might be because of the... Well, who knows what was going on. Where and who was doing what weird. Certainly been something peculiar happened here with all the cars in funny lines. Sure, somebody's crashed into that. Someone's crashed into that. Oh god, understeer. I mean, I guess I could probably go and repair my car. I feel like that might be, I said it might be a little bit cheaper. I don't actually know what shot my tyre. Again, I've got to work on the basis that that's a policeman took out the tyre on this. I am struggling to find anyone else. There are no obscure brake-like behaviours going on, no traffic. I've not spotted anyone because of a car parked funky at a traffic light, and I was really hoping. We've got 3 more hours to go here. 3 more hours to go until we will have used all of our time up. And it is, of course, going to get progressively harder and harder to spot somebody. That is shifting. What is that? That is shifting. I think. Are you AI, or are you just a freaked out AI because I have a minigun? Or are you a person? That is the question. It was going for it. Nah, that's a person. The way they duck down, that's a person. I mean, if you managed to duck down well enough to fool me into thinking that you were an AI, well done. But I'm pretty confident that that's an AI, and it's not worth getting another wanted level to shoot it. I think. Anyway, I guess I could be wrong, but I feel like I am fairly safe in that. It did drive very weird, but I guess it's because it had a gun pointed at the back of the head, and they just, you know, freaked and ran. Fair enough and all. No, nothing weird going on at this junction. Nothing particularly weird going on at that junction. Bike changed direction a bit vicious, but they do because they've got a million miles of grip. The Hordes has set mercenaries. I mean, bloody Hordes. Again, I mean, I am quite heavily armed here. I am quite heavily armed. What is the time? We've got 2 hours. I don't actually know how. I can't remember how mercenaries work. They'll turn up somewhere. With any luck, they'll crash into somebody and reveal them. That would be the ultimate karma right there. That would be the ultimate karma. It would be very funny, actually. Well, I found another orange. It's just they are spawning bright orange blisters around the place, which is always funny. Someone left their Rimac over there to swap to a new car. No sign of Merryweather, even if they are around. Nothing suspicious. Still looking for anything out of place. Well, that's Merryweather. Well, that's going to make life more difficult for me. Anyone freak out in a weird way? Weirder than normal way? No, not really. Oh, more people are shooting at us. Oh crap, there's another Merryweather Jeep. I really should have put bulletproof tyres on this car, I'm just going to say. Minigun, if you wouldn't mind, or I should probably not be that close to a car that might explode. There we go. Might awfully taken care of all of those folks. Oh, Leicester, paramilitary folk have chased me. I do require your assistance. Again, totally not my fault. 16 seconds. I mean, I've done pretty good. Oh, go away. Don't look at the police cars. I've done a pretty good job of managing to time it, so it's just about every 5 minutes. Oh, there's more of the buggers. Leicester, maybe not just yet, Leicester, actually. Just hold on. Hold on. Well, maybe now I should have repaired the car if we're going to have this sort of issue. Come on, explode the Jeep. Thankfully, it is kind of aiming at them a little bit. Right. There's a lot of fire going on, at least, which is something. I think this has used valuable time that shouldn't really have been, you know, here. Leicester, could we go off the wanted radar? I don't know how many more Merryweather Jeeps. I thought they only sent 2, but it's been a while. Where are they going? What is that police car going after? That police car's still got sirens on. Who are they trying to shoot at? I feel like there might be someone around here. Because that police car buggered off and had sirens on, which suggests there might have been a car. Well, it is not long to go now. It is not long to go now until we will be out of time, I think. We actually did do pretty well. We actually have done pretty well at got more wanted level again. At finding vehicles, finding vehicles that were standing out and whatnot. A few were very unlucky. Managing to just drive in front of me, hijack a bike in front of me, is not the cleverest thing to do. Yeah, I think that we might be coming to an end. Damn it! And we, as I said, we got more than I thought we were going to. In some regards, the police have been. I think the biggest issue for me has been the weaponry. The fact that we've managed, like, everything's freaked out just because I've had this vehicle. That has made life more difficult for me in general. Yeah, just having everything run away at the sight of the car doesn't really help. Having just everything run as soon as it sees the vehicle does not help matters in the slightest. There's nothing down here. If there is, it's very. I can't bop every car. Probably why I should have been into oncoming traffic, really. And I felt like that car put its brake lights on as I was alongside it. However, I am unsure. Nah, I think it's just a normal car. Still police over there farting around. Well, it is going to. That is going to be end. The rest of them do survive the hunt. We did a decent amount of damage at the end of the day. We actually did take out a good amount of that. Actually, come to a nice convenient place because we can go in here, and this is a place we can fix up the heavily battered Tampa. We took out a good number of them. We took out a good number of them, but in the end, we were never going to get all of them, but there we go. We had a fire truck that I very nearly didn't pay any attention to until it started firing water at me. A car that crashed into me, a tanker that's where it shouldn't be, one car running away, a bike jacking, and another car running away that looked weird that we gave chase to. Yeah, not too bad. And that's the difficulties. That is the difficulties of being a hunter. And I've probably driven past a bunch of cars that I didn't realise, but there we go. That will be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.